and it's spelled Janine, O'', capital S-H-E-A.
I'm Ron McMickle, R-O-N-M-C-M-I-C-K-L-E, stepfather.
And then her sister, who lived with Rachel for about 3 years in Chicago and then just recently moved to Madison, Wisconsin to go to law school. Her name is Audrey, A-U-D-R-E-Y, Gilliam, G-I-L-L-I-A-M, from Mary.
And she's here.
Yeah, she's here. She's just exhausted, so she wasn't able to. She was here last night and did talk to some of the media last night, but
and you're Rachel's mom.
Rachel and Audrey's mother, and Ron's the stepdad to both of them.
So we want to make this
Okay. Thank you again for coming and helping us with our effort to track down the driver of the silver car. Our family, of course, is devastated by the tragic loss of our daughter, Rachel. And words really can't express how we feel about this loss. Even though it's been more than a week, I do think we're still in a state of shock, and we're just trying to get really through one day at a time and one moment at a time. Rachel had made Chicago her home for 7 years. She attended DePaul for 4 of those years and loved the city so much she stayed after school. Rachel had talked about her Chicago family. We'd made many visits to her while she was in college and afterwards, and had met many of her very close friends, Jason, Abe, Suzanne, David, and of course Johnny and the staff here at Bowmans. And she frequently talked about her Chicago family. We didn't really understand the depth and the closeness of the family and how much she loved them and they loved her until this last week. The outpouring of love and support that we've experienced at the services on Friday and the fundraiser last night at Bowmans has really been overwhelming. People have asked us how we've been able to get through this, and it is really through the kindness, love, and support of Rachel's friends that is carrying us forward. Plus the fact that Rachel was very, very happy right now in her life. She was happy with what she was doing, and she was ready to move on to the next stage of her life and had plans. She planned to enroll in an MBA program. She planned to volunteer this Christmas at the holiday toy drive associated with the Connie and Walter Payton Foundation. And she planned to travel to South Korea to visit me this Christmas. I'm actually teaching English over there. And Ron and her sister had planned to come as well, and we had many plans to tour in another country to visit. What we'd ask now is that for your support and for the driver of the silver car to come forward. We know that most likely this driver has friends or family, a neighbor or someone who knows more information, and we have very much appreciated all the information that people have shared thus far, but we need more information, and we ask that if the driver doesn't come forward himself, his family or friends who know information and is associated with the driver come forward and contact the police. Thank you.
No, I just echo Janine's feelings. Obviously, there's a big void in our life that will never be filled. But the support here that everyone has given has just been so touching and so enable us to take little bitty steps in trying to get through this. But again, we desperately like the driver to come forward and see some justice to be done.
If someone saw the car, there was witness, what is the information that so far has been helping get more information about the driver? Someone there were witness. I know there was a video that they have it here. What does the video show?
I don't really have direct information. It's probably better for the police or perhaps Susan to address that question.
What do you think? Yesterday I saw a cover story. A mother died that was a month ago to a hit and run in an intersection, and some of the activists are pushing for legislatures to pass the bill HB 43 to prevent this type of action, fatalities? Because they say sometimes cars don't stop, they keep, driving, and this is possible right here in Chicago, according to their statistics. 50 people in Chicago died because of, like pedestrians, car accidents. What do you say to legislatures where this activists are pushing that law so they can pass, and instead of, drivers, when they're turning, just to respect pedestrians and stop, whether don't you just stop when a pedestrian is crossing the street?
Well, it does. I know that just from the news clips that we've watched, it seems like this stop signs that they have in place, people tend to come to rolling stops rather than solid stops. And, I don't know what other legislation can happen to change people's behaviors. So I think it's just more a matter of respecting people as a whole and being kind, and everyone, even though you're in a rush, it's not that big of a rush that you can't obey the laws and adhere to the stop signs that are already in place. And